All right. Wow, I'm glad to be here. So how many of you feel like you might be hiding out a little bit still? How many of you feel like you have such a great, grand purpose that you have yet to realize? Right? So what I'm going to be talking to you today about is rock your sacred purpose. It's time for us to wake up. It's time to rock the grid. We're out of time, right? Time's up. So the opportunity is I've been trailblazing for the longest time, helping healers to wake up to the gifts they have. A lot of healers, I go up to someone, I say, hey, do you do healing? No, I don't. Oh, you haven't taken any healing classes or anything? Well, yeah, I did. I've been doing Reiki about 30 years. Okay, you're a healer. All right, come on. So it's time for everybody to come out of the closet, whether you're a healer or a healer leader, you don't even see yourself as a healer or a transformational leader. It's time to get out of the box. It's time to wake up to all of the superpowers and intelligence we have, the coherent field, to deepen into that presence that lives within inside ourselves, to drop into the now and allow ourselves now to wake up to that purpose that's been calling to us for the longest time. So when we wake up to that, we have the potential for all the problems that we're looking for in the world to be solved. So hallelujah to the Life Purpose Summit, right? Yes. This is the place to be. This is the place to be. So I'm going to talk about 4 different pillars that I like to talk about when it comes to rocking your sacred purpose. So the first thing is we want to start having a good time. So first thing is being in a high vibrational field. Yes, right? High vibration. We want to have a good time. With so many of us, Beth, you know a lot of these people too. We had a lot of us, right? And me, I got caught up in it for a while too. We get stressed out trying to get our businesses or our careers going, wherever it might be. Push, do it. And we have to listen, the whole point. That's what's creating all the problems that we're seeing. Primarily, right? We got problems, we got things blowing up because we're doing it from a push, adrenaline energy, and we're being asked to drop in and let the magic fly, okay? It's right there. It's in you, and I could see it. So that's part of my gift. I could see it, and I evoke that. I'm the one who can see it. I can work with your energy and turn on that magic so that you can flow with the energy you're meant to flow with. Be in the joy and the love and the light and laughter and in the kick-ass, but the enlightened kick-ass, right? The enlightened kick-ass. I'll kick your ass, all right, because I love you. Because, it's time to wake up, all right, from that centered place. So, from a centered place, right? So it's funny. Okay, and then from that place, the second, so do the things that it takes to do that. Coming up here isn't easy for some of us. So does this take, we're talking, I'm nervous, It's like, do it anyway. This raises my energy vibration through the roof. So you've got to do the things, daily basis. Take care of your body. Pray, meditate, please. Quit telling me you're going to meditate eventually. It's now. Do the things that take care of yourself. This is wonderful information we're getting here. Just quit eating the crap. So that'll raise your vibration. So all these things, they mess with us because in the second pillar, it's around being able to listen to your intuition, right? Be able to hear, drop in. We're an infinite intelligence. We have infinite downloads. If you only knew the matrix you're connected into, it's got every solution. You want to talk about apps? We've got infinite apps. We've got more apps than we'll ever be able to create in the physical realm. We're just not aware of them, that's all. So part of my job is to be able to see your apps, so start helping you see some of the apps you have that you're not using, delete some of the ones that you don't need, that you've been messing around, the Candy Crushes and all that, right? So that stuff, I love my Candy Crush. No, don't take that away. So that stuff's cluttering your field, okay? It's dragging your energy down. And then you can't hear your intuition. When you're listening for your intuition, when you're willing to take the time to meditate and get in a dropped-in connection, when you're in that amazing energy, right? It's like things become easy. It's like, wow, I'm like a wizard. Everything's working right now. And you know what to do. You're getting the downloads all the time. All day long, downloads are coming to you. But are we listening? We usually, write a book. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get to that, right? Okay, yeah, go to that event, Beth Davis' event or whatever. Oh, yeah, I'll sign up later, right? Whatever it is, it's like we tend to just put it off. But when you are listening, the third thing, because brief time, third thing is to take rapid and massive action on what's dropping in. You just get on it now. Or you write it down. Maybe it's not meant to be done in that moment, but at least write it down. Put it in your schedule. I mean, something. Get it in your focus so that you can actually be in alignment with what Source is telling you is wanting to happen. The things that are wanting to happen are showing up, and you just have to show up to receive that, and then let that come out into the world. Now, the fourth one is where all the gold is. I'm kind of rushing into the fourth one because the fourth one's the one is filled with amazing gold. Amazing gold. This is where all the money is. So the fourth one is integration. So on integration, it's where we're having a great time. Daniel says this stuff's work, right? We go to these events, right? Whoa, all right, I'm feeling so good. And wow, my intuition's great. I know exactly what to do now. Boom, 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 boom. You get a massive action. Wow, I'm making all this money. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, I want to cancel my program or something. It's their client or yours, or you lose a client. Yeah, a relationship blows up. Your health goes in the toilet. You're like, what happened? I thought I turned everything around. I went to that event or whatever. What happens is you are bumping up against the stuff that's already been inside you all along, and the symptom shows up because you're actually activated now, and now it can show up, and now you have a chance to get present with it because it's been buried, it's been suppressed, and now instead of saying, oh, I give up, get present, get with it. Right? Beth had the 4-year one, which is, I had a 4-year one too. It's with my back. It's just a different story. So we all have our different stories. We need to get present with that. And when we have gratitude for what has showed up, instead of like, oh, I wish I wasn't dealing with this. We all go there, right? But, right, that's kind of just a knee-jerk thing. But when we're willing to be grateful for it, oh, thank you, ultimately. I know it sounds crazy, but thank you. Thank you, my back. I'm an energy wizard. I know how to take this stuff out. I could just, let's delete that, right? But I knew it was trying to tell me something. And it was telling me, quit pushing, because I was getting caught up into the push. So I allowed myself to drop in, and it was about a 4-year journey, similar. And so from that place, when we're willing to listen what's going on in our body, our businesses, and all these things, we're able to actually gain the lessons we're meant to gain from, and then integrate the energies we're supposed to integrate. So for me, it was that I thought, I should do it like everyone else. Everyone just seems like all adrenalized. So I guess I need to be, I was unconscious. I wasn't thinking this is really true, but unconsciously we take on a lot of this stuff, right? So unconsciously I'm thinking, the way to go is just go nuts, just push like crazy, build your list to the max and all this stuff. And I just started breaking down. So when we allow ourselves to realize wow, this isn't working. I'm hitting a ceiling financially and otherwise, right? Some of you know what I'm talking about. You were there maybe now. It's time to stop. It's time to integrate what's going on. It's time to wake up. And from that place, when you wake up, then you have the breath and the new energy you need to create the next level of impact you're here to create, right? You're here to rock your sacred purpose. That's what's being asked of us. So I invite you to come to my booth to get a 5-minute Rock Your Sacred Purpose energy scan, where I'll take a look at what I'm seeing, or your gifts and some of the apps that might want to be rearranged a little bit, all right? And get things flowing and rock and rolling for you better. And so go ahead and take advantage of that opportunity. You have the potential inside you. You just need the support to be able to drop into all the power and potential that's there and allow it to be present and come out and rock your sacred purpose. So I look forward to seeing you at my booth. And in the meantime, just continue to just listen to what Source is trying to tell you. All I ask you to do is listen. Thank you so much.